family. Alright, well, if you know me by now, you know that I am a huge advocate for postpartum care and really that 40 days postpartum, cultivating that nest for you and your baby and your family. And it can seem a little bit overwhelming thinking about, as much as we do as moms or soon to be moms, how to step out for 40 days and be cared for. It can feel overwhelming thinking, how's that going to happen? But you don't want to be overwhelmed, you don't want to be stressed, and the best way to do that is just to put some planning in ahead of time that it can be as smooth as possible. So there's really four main areas I want to just touch on a little bit, and I'll go into more detail of these in more videos, but just to kind of get you thinking about what are the things you need to be thinking about ahead of time. So one is your food. Where is your food going to be coming from? Is it meals that you're going to freeze? Is it, doing a meal train? Is it ordering out? Is it someone cooking for you? And it can be a combination of all of these. So just starting to think about where your food's going to be coming from. What are 40 days of food going to be looking like? With the idea that you're really not trying to do much at all. So thinking about your food. Two, you want to be thinking about the people or things in your life that you care for, like if you have children or you have pets or significant others that need help from you in certain ways. Just thinking about, if you're not doing that, who else can step in for childcare, taking your dog on a walk, feeding your pet, helping your spouse with certain things, all those kind of things. Three, thinking about your home and, basic things like laundry and dishes and tidying up and cleaning. Where is that coming from? Do you have a mom or a mother-in-law that can come over and help clean? Are you hiring a cleaner? Are you having a friend that can come over a couple days a week to just help clean? And one thing that has come up on both of my postpartums is it feels like so much can be put onto your spouse, your significant other. Like, oh, okay, they can do that. But, the nest is really for them too. It's for the whole family. So, the more you can kind of source out to your community, I would say the better, because if everything's put on your significant other, that can be a lot of stress on them, and then that can be stressful for you, feeling their stress. So, yeah. So 3, the home, and 4, then your self-care. What are you going to need during your postpartum? Getting massages or certain kind of therapies, certain products you might need, just thinking about self-care and what that can look like. And I think a really good way to just start all of this is, you have your 4 areas: food, care for others, home care, self-care. And start by first just making a list of all the people that family and friends, organizations that you're a part of, just anybody that you think would want to be helping you in this journey. And make a list of all the people and start reaching out to these people and just kind of letting them know you're planning your 40-day nest, and just seeing what they're capable of. If they're capable of one frozen meal, perfect. If they're capable of coming to clean once a week, if they're capable of helping you walk your dog or helping you with your children, or if you have friends that do body work and massage, acupuncture, that could come over to your home, because you don't want to be leaving. The whole point is that you're in your home, most in your bed as much as possible, just being able to rest and recuperate, give energy to your baby, let the whole family be nourished. So make a list of all the people, start reaching out to them, and start just kind of, if they're able to help with certain things, find out what days they're available. Like, okay, you can help with childcare. What days are you normally available? Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, cool. So then you kind of start to get a little calendar of like, oh, this person can help on Mondays and Wednesdays. How often do they want to help? And just like, you know, you want to just check in with everyone because people sometimes want to help you, but they don't know how, So the more that you can help them, know the areas that you need help in, then they can kind of figure out what they feel good with, because one thing that always came up a lot with me is like, as women and mothers, it can be hard sometimes to like let others help you so much because you're so used to helping other people. But the more that we can really plan it out and have it set up ahead of time, then it can just kind of fall into place. Like you've already made all these conversations and you kind of have a blueprint, of what that can look like. Yeah, so the more you can plan it ahead of time, the more it can be smoother after. And there's always tweaking that happens after. It's never going to be just totally set. Nothing has to be fixed. But at least if you can have like a rough blueprint to work off of, then you can make little tweaks as necessary of what seems to be flowing right, what doesn't. So I hope that helps. I'm going to definitely go into detail about all these different areas to give more ideas of what those can look like. But hopefully this can just start to get you planning and get you thinking about how you can reach out to your community and your family to really support that focus. Okay, aloha, ciao.